Martha, I tell you, this is a shocking revelation, and I can tell you that the people of eastern and southeastern Ohio, this is not going to sit well with them. I can't tell you how many businesses I've talked to that have had to fend off China dumping product into America at prices cheaper than our companies can even get the raw materials for. And here we are providing aid to China. It just does not make any sense.
You know, one congressman was quoted yesterday as saying, you know, China's probably just laughing every time they get this check in the mail, like, oh, here comes another check from the United States of America, totaling $300 million. So the big question is, how long? This has been going on for a while, I believe, and why are we doing it? It's in some ways to buy or to have some sort of influence in China based on this money?
Well, I think that's a very good question, and it's a question that we're going to be leveling to the State Department. You know, this money goes through USAID, through the State Department. It's being used for supporting or trying to change China's position on human rights. It provides some economic assistance, but more importantly, and so staggering to me, is that it's providing support for environmental and green energy initiatives. Now, go figure that, Martha. I mean, here we are. Our economy is struggling. We've got moratoriums on drilling. We're not going after our own natural resources. We have no national energy policy here in America, and yet we're helping China with theirs.
That's pretty fascinating, especially since the president has expressed that he was concerned that China was getting ahead of us in that particular market in terms of, you know, cornering the market on solar panels and that kind of thing. That was one of the reasons that we were supposed to be developing those countries here at home. So some of our money's going over there, it sounds like, to help them do exactly that.
Well, and you know what's really concerning to me, Martha, is that if the President of the United States really wanted to get America's economy going, rather than sending that money to China, if he would stand up and tell the American people and the rest of the world that we're going to establish a goal of becoming energy independent and secure over the next 10 years and return to American exceptionalism, you would see millions of jobs created, and you would see industries crop up around energy production and distribution, and even usage. And that's the right thing to do for America.
Well, I guess, you know, to me, the silver lining in this discussion is that at least now these things are getting out there. They're being talked about, and people are scratching their heads and saying, this doesn't really make any sense, does it? So hopefully, as a result of your hearing, we can sort of cut these checks off and rip them up and stop them from going, unless the State Department can convince all of you folks down there that there's a good reason for it. Sir, thank you so much. Bill Johnson, Congressman from Ohio. Good to talk to you this morning.
Thank you, Martha.